A 3-0 victory for them. They sit top of the table, by the way.
How are they flying at the moment? They lost against Villa at the weekend.
Yeah, but they're still flying in the Champions League, 100% record, Craig Burley.
Well, how are they flying when you lose at the weekend?
Well, I don't know. I think you're flying in the Champions League if you don't lose a game. Look, 18 points out of 18. The only side to do that, so flying very much in Europe.
I think you've had a bit of a bad one there. Welcome back.
No, I think they're flying, definitely. Well, they're top of the Premier League.
Well, you've got,
top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League.
Yeah, but you're not.
What other team is flying higher? No,
but you're not flying when you're not flying when you just lost to Villa at the weekend.
No, you're still flying high.
I would suggest.
Still flying.
Yeah, Champions League this stage, who cares?
Frank, what do you want to say?
What do you want to say about Arsenal? That everything is perfect.
No, about Tottenham.
Yeah. Oh, well, everything's perfect. I'm pretty amazed by the fact. I don't know if you mentioned when Madueke scored the goal. I was watching the sideline, and it's like Arteta didn't really care about that goal. That was very fun. He was talking to Gabriel Heinze. And that was very funny to see that Madueke was coming to the bench, and he said, "Okay, high five. Okay, bye bye, get out." And he was keeping talking to Heinze. That was very strange, behavior from Arteta. But otherwise, nothing much to say. I mean, they're on fire right now. Yes, they lost against Aston Villa. Yes, Craig Burley, they're not top of the top. But again, Ambu is done. They're first in the Premier League and first in the Champions League.
I tell you what, Frankie, drawn against 10 men Chelsea and drawing against Sunderland from a winning position and then losing at Villa, hardly constitutes Arsenal flying, does it?
I think overall, the big picture, they are most definitely flying.
The big picture.
But this is the response you want, isn't it? After the defeat against Villa, you go against Brugge side, who of course got a draw against Barcelona.
Well, yes, and you can only play the teams that are in front of you, and you can only have this sort of response if you're Arsenal. You want to manufacture momentum, and you're not going to get that by losing to Aston Villa late. And so, yes, the best thing that could have happened for Arsenal is that they were going to play right away in the midweek, and they get themselves a comfortable, confidence-building win against Club Brugge. They find themselves in a position in which they are set for success coming into this weekend.
Chelsea lost yesterday against Atalanta. Not a good run for them, of course. They're not flying. Bournemouth 0-0 at the weekend. And, of course, that defeat against Leeds. Frank Lebouef used to play for Chelsea. Let's go. You're talking about Chelsea then.
Yeah. I saw the game, but I want to... the 2 goals that they conceded, it's impossible. Look at Fofana, number 29. He saw the striker, he was in front of him, went behind him, didn't care. And then after we have Badiashile, he has to go and get the guy who's going to shoot the ball, but he drop. Stop dropping, because the goal is just behind you. And that's impossible. In the Champions League, the 2 goals that Chelsea conceded that should have been, possible to do something else. And the 2 guys, they're still very young, but the international player, they play for Chelsea, they play in the Champions League, they have to do something else. Those was very rookie mistakes. And if you want to win a game in the Champions League, you can't do those kind of mistakes.
Basically, Enzo Maresca came out after the game and complained about the amount of matches that they're playing. It's very difficult playing matches.
Oh, my God.
Every 2 days they're playing.
Oh.
So that's...
That's his math?
No, yeah, since when?
3.5 a week. That's quite impressive.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday they didn't play.
Monday. Wednesday.
We're just saying days
and
of the
Friday.
week.
No.
Saturday, Tuesday, if we're just going to say.
I believe that's 3 days.
Yes, I believe it is as well.
And I believe it was...
Has he got a point, Craig?
What?
They're playing too many matches.
You can tell how crap a Champions League this day is when we're going back to that guff yesterday.
Frank, anything you'd like to add?
Oh, no, to Mr. Maresca, no, especially on that. That's excuses. They were bad.
Yes.
They lost the game because they couldn't keep the shape and they made mistakes. But it's not because of games every 2 days. That's stupid.